guys, welcome to my channel. Today's topic is going to be learning how to dance digitally. So whether you are taking a dance class on an online platform such as T-Milliv or Steezy, or maybe you are taking a Zoom class from an individual, or maybe you are taking a free Instagram live class, or maybe somebody sent you a choreography digitally and you have to learn from a screen, such as my dirty computer here, or your phone, and you are having trouble learning the choreography or the dance skills, this is the video for you, so keep watching. But first, before I get into the topic, my name is Miki, and if you're new to my channel, I talk about how to live a fulfilling life as a dancer, whether you are doing it just for fun or you're a professional. So if you like these topics, please press the subscribe button below or give me a like at the end of this video. Thank you. Okay guys, tip number one. It's actually my favorite tip or my favorite way of learning, especially digitally, is slowing it down. A lot of the dance classes that are on the online platform is going to be on YouTube, and if it is, you're in luck, because if you look at your right hand corner of the screen, there is a settings button. Click on that and there'll be a playback, let me look at my notes. There will be a playback speed button and you can change it to half the speed, 0.75, 0.25. You have like 3 levels to make it slow so that you can learn at the speed that you want to learn. So even though the instructor may be great, maybe they're going a little bit too fast for you, especially when they're just going through the choreography and you want to learn it slow. That'll help you learn in detail and just kind of follow along, and that's my favorite. The only con about this suggestion is you can't use it for things like Zoom or Instagram Live, especially Instagram Live, because if you have a super famous or super popular instructor teaching for free on Instagram Live, 1, they might not want to take the time to slow it down for you because they're not getting paid. 2, they're probably gonna miss your question if you are texting it, like, hey, please slow it down for me, and they have all these comments going through with hearts and I love this class and all that stuff. They're not gonna see it. So that's the con about that. But if you are taking a Zoom class and the instructor asks you for questions, you should ask them to slow it down for you so that you can go at your own speed, because remember, you're paying, you're the client, so you get to ask questions and you should be leaving the class feeling like you learned something. Tip number 2, which is probably gonna be the hardest one for everybody, and this is why I made this video in the first place, is really knowing your left and your right. I even realized while I was taping this that I was telling you guys to click on the right hand corner, and this happens to be my left hand corner. So as an instructor, I need to be aware, are my clients seeing me left and right mirrored or not? As you're taking a class, be mindful. Is the video mirrored? Some platforms will tell you it is already mirrored for you, such as T-Milliv, there's like a little note. Then you don't have to think about, oh my god, is my instructor going right or left? As long as they lift this hand, you just mirror it. So you're watching the screen and you mirror it. This is actually my left, but it'll most likely be your right hand side. And if the video is mirrored, the instructor will usually not turn around. So that's like a good signal for you to know if it's mirrored or not. Some instructions will be with an instructor in front of a mirror, so you get to see their back and their front. If that's the case, you want to be looking at the class as if you're right behind the instructor. They stand in front of the mirror as if you're in class physically, and you don't have to think about right or left. But try not to overthink it, because if you're not learning digitally for a job or a gig, nobody's there to check if you're doing right or left. And what you want out of this is a good time, or you want to get something out of it for you. You're not trying to learn a choreography for a job for another client, so you don't have to get your right and left right. If you end up having a choreography given to you and it's not flipped and you have to flip it, such as for a gig, what you can do, and what I always do, is take your laptop or your phone and place it in front of a mirror, and you just look at the mirrored version and you follow along, and that is the easiest way without having to think if you're right or left. I do it all the time, so really try it at home, only if your instructor did not mirror it for you. This may take a while to get some practice in, so just be patient with yourself and don't take it too seriously the first couple times you take dance classes, because you're probably just doing it for fun. Okay guys, the last tip is actually using your listening skills. This might be a hard thing to do if you are someone like me who is a visual learner. Somebody can talk all day to me how to do it and it just goes in my brain and out the other. I rather look and I get it like that. Try to figure it out if you're an audio learner or a visual learner. As you're learning how to dance, the screen is so small, right? Whether it's a computer or your phone, the screen is so small that you can't constantly be looking at it. By paying attention and listening, the instructor will usually tell you, now use your left hand or your right hand or whatever the case is. See, it was mirrored. Now use your right hand or your left hand. Use the words that the instructors are using to help you dance. This might be a challenge for you, but on the long run, this is gonna help you so much, because once you get into a physical dance class and it's crowded and you can't see, but you saw just a glimpse of the choreographer to be like, okay, that was the move. What was it again? You can listen to the cues they're giving you. So listening skills is a great thing to develop as you are taking dance classes, whether it's digitally or physically. And that's it, guys. Just 3 simple tips. Slow it down, use a mirror, know if it's mirrored or not, and use your listening skills so you know your right and your left and your ups and your downs, and it helps you learn faster. I just want to give a last few notes. If you are a dancer who wants to be professional, this is a skill that you must develop. Most of you probably already experienced this, but you may have to learn a dance for an audition and you guys have no time to meet, or maybe we're in a pandemic like this where you have to learn everything online so that there's less contact, or maybe a company has no budget to pay you for rehearsals, so they send you all the rehearsal videos online. That's unfortunate, but it's reality. So please develop the skills for you to become better learners and quicker learners. And for those of you who are doing this for fun, just take it easy. Don't be so serious. Don't be like, oh my god, this platform sucks, I can't learn anything from online. Nobody needs to know if you got your right and your left wrong, okay? I hope these tips helped you, and if you like this, please give me a like button down below, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!